Ready, guys?
Ready?
Hit it. Run, you're live.
Hello. Welcome to Danny TV, part of Z191 TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to first of all thank everybody for tuning in here. This is our first episode. We're trying our own online show for musicians, business owners, entertainers, people who just want to get out there and do their thing. So that's what we're doing. A lot of people said, "Hey Dan, you need a show." Didn't they say that?
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
Yeah.
I get that a lot too.
Yeah. Now wait a minute. First of all, who are you again?
Kevin. Some people call me KMX. Been with this Z191 TV thing for almost 10 years.
10 years. And where did you guys start? Where did this develop?
Kind of right here. In this, not this particular gazebo, but right in this household, a lot of times in this basement, I kind of crashed the party a little bit.
We'll go into the history a little bit later, guys. It's a long one. It's a long one.
It is.
Yeah, let's start with the Joe Jordan robot.
It's so
Yeah, that's true. But what it is it's a platform for all musicians and all people that want to get out there and show their thing. Now, first of all, I've been in the business for a long time. My first gig was with Buddy Cash. We played The Last Supper. And that gig didn't go so well, but we kept on trying. So we're going to talk about a lot of things, and that's one of the topics tonight is Buddy Cash's farewell concert at Tom and Jerry's. One of the many venues we're going to talk about tonight.
Yep.
You know.
He's Arizona bound, is it not?
But first of all, tonight we want to talk about an event that happened that I don't want to, pass it by. First of all, we played at Yacht Stock, okay? All the Delco people from around the area. George Spicer, did the whole thing. He's been doing it for over 20 years now. Let's give it up for George Spicer, you guys.
Woo, woo, woo! George Spicer.
Spicer. Have a beer for George right now, okay?
Yeah, see, normally I only go there to check on my yacht and get my yacht repaired. A lot of people tell me that I don't have a yacht. They say just a broken canoe, whatever. I did not know you could put music on at this place.
Exactly. It's it's for a really great cause. The Shriners Hospital, Philadelphia. Okay, it's been going on for a long time, and I've been a part of it, and I'm a proud member. I also have a couple yachts too, parked there.
Yep.
Yeah, and we hang out at the yacht club, and play there and stuff.
We play Yahtzee.
We play Yahtzee a lot. Yeah, we do. In footsie. Footsie.
Uh-oh.
But anyways, that was a great concert. We had so many people come out for the last one. It was packed. I mean, every band you can imagine. You either saw them on the deck, you saw them on the main stage, you saw them inside, you saw them in the parking lot, you saw them in the water. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, it was a great show, and that was a great, excellent festival.
How many bands?
Over 20 bands, probably 30 altogether. Also, Clockwork Productions, okay? They're the guys that do Land of Oz, okay? Land of Oz, awesome.
Land of Oz?
Yes, the Ozzy show, you know them guys.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. See, these are covered bands. You got to remember, I'm trying to join all these musicians together. We do a lot of different acts. We do a lot of original acts, you know what I mean? We do a lot of cover acts. We keep everybody who plays guitar, sings, does any kind of act, we keep them on stage, and we go to all their shows, we support all their shows, do all the benefits. If somebody needs guitar strings or wants to borrow an amp,
I don't give them mine, but...
Yeah, sometimes I'll lend my amp out, you know what I mean? Just don't break it. But, yeah, so that being said, Yacht Stock was an awesome festival, and we rocked it, and it was really great. And actually, these guys covered it. 191 was on site, got to see some new people, and that's why we're here right now. And our next festival, the following weekend, was Harvest Fest.
Harvest, yes. Mm-hmm.
Harvest Fest at Marty McGee's. Okay, first of all, Joe McGee, great friend of ours also. His place is fantastic. Even though once in a while a truck will smash into the side of it. And
what?
Right, and sort of delay things, but that's not
really...
No.
Can
we put that one on Joe?
Yeah, just to talk about that real quick, a truck got caught, okay? It's a true story. A truck got caught right at the bridge there at Marty McGee's.
In the underpass?
Yeah, in the underpass.
Get the fuck out. When was this?
Yes, this was a couple days ago.
Yeah,
So thank God Joe McGee was on the site, okay? He went behind in a phone booth, got changed, and lifted the whole girder and everything and pulled the thing out. It was amazing. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I didn't see that part, but I have seen the video of the truck getting stuck under there. And it sort of reminded me that.
Was this on the same day as the Harvest Fest?
No, this happened around that
another
time.
No, this happened right after the Harvest Fest.
Oh.
This is not Harvest Fest. Was not related to the truck getting caught under the underpass of that truck that fell off the Empire State Building.
That truck was not filled with band equipment. No, it was just another truck. So anyway, but yes,
just another truck. Another truck got wedged under the bridge in Prospect Park, PA, on Route 420, by the way.
The Harvest Fest was even better, you guys. The following weekend, the Harvest Festival, we had at least 15 acts there, and it was inside and outside, and it was fabulous. Every band came on and did their thing. Most of them were original acts.
I want to give a shout out to Chris Holbrook, by the way. To Chris Holbrook from the Delco show. Shout out to him because
they are our mentors. You know, if it wasn't for them guys, you know, we love Delco Live. I listen to it and giggle like a little schoolgirl every Tuesday night.
Talking to us, right?
Chase them. If we know they're around Delco, we'll actually follow them and like, you know, stalk them. That's how much we love them guys. And they play with us too, Sacco.
Danny loves them guys.
Yeah, they are. They're great.
Sacco's crazy.
I know, those guys are awesome.
Bordertail's crazy.
Yeah, all of them guys, man. They're great.
Crown of Earth, crazy.
Crown of Earth. I mean, every band that was there, Hammer Sheep was great. Presence was awesome.
Civil Discord.
Hammer Sheep.
I got Civil Discord. Rambone.
Who's Rambone?
I don't know. It's another band, friend of mine. They're really good.
The Mambo people.
Oh my God, Genesis and the Mambo, Black Mambas. I mean,
shout out to Dustin. But yeah,
Dope Pinheads were there. I mean, everybody was there. It was crazy.
I dropped by for what I could, but I thought it was very important that weekend.
That was the first annual.
This is, you know, just talking to everybody. This is the kind of, you know, platform where we want to go on site and talk to these bands, what they're doing. To rewind, this all started even before then. We went to a little place in Atlantic City called the Bourrée, okay? It's in Atlantic City, right on 201 South New York Avenue in Atlantic City. A friend of ours from North Step, also a great booking agency, Atlantic City, Steve Weiss. And his lovely girlfriend Lorraine. Okay, those guys hooked us up. We went down there, and we won a contest with the group Rambone. And got to play down in Atlantic City, right there in the main strip, with all the big shots, doing our own music. Nice. And everybody from the neighborhood came out. They could hear us outside. It was right before the Warped Tour. It was really great. So it got a big bump. So I decided, hey, let's bring some more Delco bands down to the Bourrée, right? So I talked to Scott, the owner, right? And I talked to Steve, and I said, yo, can we come back?
Delco Invasion!
Delco Invasion happened, and we killed it. Okay, we killed it. We did. We knocked the sand out of their pants.
Yeah, it's better than a Montclair.
Better than pounding sand up your ass.
I made that up on the spot there. No, we really did. And it was great. So, that being said, you know, we're now a family now, and we're going to, you know, go back to the Bourrée because it's great food, okay? I got my Bourrée thing on right here. I got this from, see, I had alligator.
You had alligator?
Yeah, alligator sausage, yeah. Alligator sausage. You can't have alligator sausage in Delco. No, you have to jump in a car.
Go to Lambertville, New Jersey.
Go to Atlantic City to get some awesome deep-fried alligator. Okay? And it's delicious, okay? It really is. It was a lot of fun. Bands got to try alligator. They played rock and roll. We went on the beach. We played on the boardwalk. So don't think that Atlantic City isn't a great time, because it is.
Yeah, now do they have crocodile or like a Komodo dragon?
They have crocodiles that actually serve food there.
Okay.
I mean, when you come, yeah, they have crocodiles that serve you food. It's a little scary at first, but you get used to it. You know what I mean?
I remember at the alligators restaurant.
You get used to it. You know, like
it's like the crocodile rock.
Crocodile rocks. It does rock. It does. It does. Get off of me.
What was that?
Once in a while, they'll nip at your leg or something like that. But you give them a little kick, and it's fine.
Yeah, like that place that had all the Komodo dragons.
Right.
Here. I forget
right.
What that
The
was.
Komodo dragons. So that being said, that was also a great festival for any kind of music fan out there. Also, I want to talk about last night. Okay, last night I was at Marty. No, not Marty McGee's. I was going to have Tom and Jerry's. Tom and Jerry's. Marty McGee's. We're done talking about Marty McGee's, right?
It's just going to keep on coming up.
Yeah,
you're going to keep on talking about Marty McGee's. But yeah, so Tom and Jerry's for a certain farewell show. Or,
okay, Buddy Cash, a good friend of mine, a good friend of all musicians, he's moving to Arizona, which is great. I wish him well for the whole family, and we all had a send-off. Actually, many of send-offs that we're having, we had a send-off for him last night at Tom and Jerry's, which is unbelievable. We had members of the A's, we had members of the Hooters there. We had people coming from all crevices of rock and roll. There was a gridlock, you couldn't get in, and the cops came, and it was raining. But that being said, if you got in last night, it was great. So many fans were out there. Brew Review.
You said Brew Review was there, right?
Yeah. Greg Davis got up.
Tommy Conwell anywhere?
Tommy Conwell wasn't there. I'm surprised.
Okay.
I don't know. He's probably playing somewhere, but yeah, it was that big though. It really was. All the old guys from back in the day were there. And I'd like to really appreciate like all the musicians that crawled out and came out. You know, it's hard to get out on Wednesday night, but you would think it was. You'd think it was like like Van Halen was in town or something.
Yeah.
Like, it was unbelievable how many people were there. And we wish Buddy well. You know what I mean? We got connections in Arizona, thank God.
Yeah.
You know, we do. We have him set up. We have him set up right now where he's going to be actually, doing well. You know what I mean? Doing well in Arizona. You know what I mean? We got friends. So, God bless you, Buddy Cash. You know what I mean? Also, let's talk about the Fire. Okay? We got shows coming up at Fire. It's also one of the original clubs that we deal with all the time. You know what I mean? Friends of ours. You know what I mean? They got some shows coming up.
The Fire's awesome.
It is.
Started with actually John Legend back in the day.
It does. It has some history from way back. You know what I mean? So everybody who does original music, you got to play the Fire. Okay? Talk to us. We'll get you to play the Fire and then start the strip. You know what I mean? Start this going. Boom, boom, boom.
Now they got some Halloween celebrations coming up.
Yeah.
Just this Saturday, if I believe so.
Well, first of all, it's 412 West Girard Avenue in Philadelphia for those people who are not familiar with the location of the place. And it really is. It's good parking over there.
4th of Girard, actually the parking kind of blows, but you can get creative with it.
Well, you know what? You just kind of walk, I
always park by the gas station. That's near there. That's
one of the two gas stations.
Over there.
So anyway, let's talk about what's happening.
The car wash.
So what's happening? Okay, October 18th at the Fire, we have Maps,
Whack Bat, and We're from Antarctica.
Did you say Whack Bat?
Whack Bat, yeah.
Whack Bat.
As in you want to whack somebody with a bat.
If you've been bat whacked.
I'd whack that with a bat.
I'd whack that with a bat.
Whack Bat.
I've never heard that saying before.
But now, Whack Bat.
You heard it live here, okay? So anyways, also, we have the Horror Punk
Saturday.
Horror Punk USA Saturday.
We got to shout out to Ronan James from Astro Monster Records, because I mean that's going to be a killer Halloween party on Saturday at the Fire.
Okay, that's going to be October 19th. October 19th.
This Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's called Horror Punks.
It's the Horror Punks.
So what's that mean, Horror Punks? What does that mean?
Horror-themed punk music. Think the Misfits. Think a little Robbie Bloodshed, if you're familiar with him. He won't be playing.
Psycho 78. Think of Ronan James.
Think of Destroying the Place, maybe.
Voodoo Death Cult.
Think of Voodoo Death Cult. They're on the bill, along with Crypt Stripper, along with Savage Remains, and then there's a band called Cut Up Naked Teenagers.
Woo!
That is the name of the band. We're just reading off the band names. And then finally, the most shocking band name of them all, the Mary Lou's.
The Mary Lou's.
Or as we like to call them, the Mary Lou's.
The Mary Lou's.
Or yeah, Mary doesn't win. Mary will always lose.
That's insane.
Ronan James always
insane. That's but you know what? Hey,
Ronan James always puts on an awesome show. Yeah,
sounds like they're doing it right. All right, we're going to take a quick, shout out to some of our favorite restaurants out there. You know what I mean? Some of mine, at least. So anyways, what does Dan Trainer like to eat?
I think he probably never got over it when that Alligators restaurant in the main line closed down, where the guy would dress up in the big alligator costume.
We're talking a lot about alligators tonight.
Yeah. I'm sure you're still pissed off about that, but that closed like 20 years ago. So where do you like to go? I'm guessing Charlotte's for some crabs?
Yes, I would love to say that some of my favorite haunts are Charlotte's in Newtown Square. That's my office. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're like, where the hell's Dan? Where is he? That's where I go. I hide at Charlotte's, okay? I pretend like nobody knows me there, but they do. They harass me and stuff like that. I can't go anywhere. They go, oh my God, is that America? Is that America's favorite painter? You know, I'm like, yeah. You know, and they start talking to me about painting for all night long. So, anyways, and also another favorite place of mine is Charlie Burgers. That's right, Charlie Burgers. Yeah. They are still delicious. They moved the location and it's fantastic, you guys. Go to Charlie Burgers and mention Dan Trainer.
What town?
Well, it's still in like Folsom, Ridley.
Folsom, okay.
Folsom, Ridley area, right off
Folsom, Ridley Blues. Okay,
yes, right off of McDade Boulevard, right there. Mention Dan Trainer, and they'll give you a bigger smile. Okay, not only will they give you a bigger smile, they'll maybe who knows,
give you a bigger scoop of freaking potatoes.
Yes, yeah, no, but they are awesome, man. The best cheeseburgers around. I don't care what anybody says. Okay, that's my Philadelphia thought. Okay. Also, I'd like to thank Upper Crust in Newtown Square. It's another one of my great haunts. I was just there today. Everything there is fantastic. Tell Abraham that Dan Trainer sent you, and he'll definitely take care of you. Okay. Another thing, also Thunderbird. Okay, the Thunderbird. Okay, in Broomall. You got to be kidding me. One of my favorite places. Also, you got to go there.
The Thunder Brew.
Try their wings.
Thunder Brew?
Thunderbird.
Thunderbird.
Yep,
Thunderbird, yeah. Thunderbird Pizza is fantastic on Westchester Pike and Broomall, my hometown. Okay.
Yep.
Also another
my
one.
haunt as well.
Also another friendly favorite. These are all free plugs for my friends that have great businesses.
And for our friends that have cars. I know someone named Chad who drives a Ford all the time.
Yes.
And he was going to come up next. He has a tavern, right?
Yes, right. We have the Chad's Ford Tavern also. It's a great place that I love to go to.
You know where that is?
Yep, that's right up there on Route 1.
Yep.
Okay. My buddy Phil owns the place. Tell him that Dan Trainer sent you. Great food, great music also there. It's just a great place if you want to sit down with a
right
date.
near Hanks.
You know what I mean? What's that?
It's right near Hanks.
Yes, right there. And it is. It's just in the quaint little town of Chad's Ford. It really is. You know what I mean? Go
right
there.
Next to the state of Delaware.
Yeah, the winery's right nearby. I mean, if you want to go on a great date, go to the Chad's Ford Tavern. Bring your girl there. It's just like, okay. Another one, if you're like just cruising through town, okay.
What town?
Wilson's Secret Sauce. Okay.
Educate me. Where's this?
Yeah, it's right here. It's kind of in the Havertown, Upper Darby area, right here. Great barbecued food, you guys. I mean, the best in the area. Friends of mine also from the area. Okay, Wilson's Secret Sauce. Just remember the name. Go there and get the best of everything. The wings are great. The steaks are great. Everything. I mean, when you go there, you just got to hang out and just eat. And then you probably eat a little more.
Yes. Now, speaking of eat a little more, a lot of places where you're going to find me around the same area, the Country Squire Diner, getting my breakfast sandwiches and my omelets. Come on, you're always going to find a KMX in that area.
Yep.
Not to mention Bagel Place. You know, there's just so many great places to eat in Broomall. You'll never have to learn to cook well.
That's right.
So yeah, but I could go on, but
and we'll let you know which ones. If you mention 191, you get a little discount on your dinner. So
you mentioned Danny TV anywhere in any of these people that I just talked about. You just mentioned that, okay, and you'll get extra bonuses on both sides here. We'll hook you up. You know what I mean? Just mention Danny TV. We're going to go on spot to some businesses that I enjoy. We're going to go on spot. We're going to have all kinds of fun, giveaways, stuff like that. We're going to have a special guest coming up. We're going to take a quick little break. We're going to have a special guest.
He's going to set the room on fire.
He's going to set the room on fire, you guys. Okay? So we got to take a little break here. So we're going to be back in couple minutes.
We're going to take a break, and I want you to keep watching Z191 TV. We're going to have a video on of...
Yeah, can you keep it on so they can keep on watching?
Unfortunately, I can't do it with this podcast. However, we're going to put on... okay, live video from the... my God. Fest. Harvest Fest.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
All right.